So Kieran, how can you assess everything that's happened today?
I think it's a tough one to take for everyone. I think first half, everyone knew. I think we was a bit off it, but I think obviously the goal at the end got us back into the game. Where I think maybe they had a lot of chances, and that goal just gets you back into it. And in the second half, I think it was a completely different team on the front foot. I think they had 5 minutes and a half towards the end, but other than that, I think we created chances, and so you can put them away, you can come away with a point or even 3 points. But I think obviously it's a tough one to take. But I think there's positives in the first half, second half that we can take away, and then obviously negatives in the first half that we can look at and obviously improve on.
What specifically, from your point of view, do you think was missing, was wrong in that first 45?
I think we was trying things that obviously we worked on during the week, but I think sometimes it's never the same as how it is. But I think first half, like personally, I think I could have been tighter to my man for one of the goals, and I think it just follows on from there. And then obviously, but in the second half, we came out a different team, and like I said, everyone was on it, tighter to the man. And I think we just showed a different quality that we had.
And was that helped by your goal right on the stroke of half time in terms of timing?
Yeah, I think momentum was a big thing in football, and I think that goal, literally right on the end of the first half, was obviously a big changer, and then like gives you momentum for the second half. And like I said, just different team in the second half.
And can you talk us through the goal itself? Just before the strike, it was something you were always going to take on, of course.
Oh yeah, I see the ball obviously bouncing out towards me, and I think it just set up perfectly for how I want to hit it, and then obviously caught it quite sweet, and then looked up and it was in. And I think it's just like you said, gives you a bit more momentum for the second half, and a bit unlucky, but I think it's positives to take.
And how do you find that balance of reflecting on that first half and the positives from the second half moving forward?
I think early on in the season, but I think it's not an excuse. I think first half we know we wasn't near it, and then I think to show a good reaction second half as well. I think it shows that we can do it, and everyone believes in the way the manager wants us to play. And sometimes obviously it's not going to play off how it is, but I think to come out second half, it's just a good way to show how we can do it.
And physically, is it really tough at this early stage of the season to keep on trying to push for that equalising goal?
Yeah, obviously physically throughout the whole year, whether it's at the start or the end, and obviously Friday probably we was pushing a few more extra bodies forward towards the end of the game, and then it comes a bit end to end. But I think we've worked on it in pre-season, like everyone's fit, and I just think that we could have got a point today, but obviously a tough one.
And is it just full focus on Coventry now?
Yeah, obviously look back at this today on Monday, take the positives and negatives away that we can use on Coventry, and then try and get 3 points away at Coventry.